So the Super Mario Galaxy movie is getting a lot of criticism, but I don't think it's fair because it isn't a bad movie. It's just tried to cram a lot in. Let's give a non-spoiler review. But let's start off with a positive look. It looks incredible, just like the original. I mean, I think it might look a bit better, but that might be because I'm just fresh out. I thought this in the trailer. And does it sound great? Well, I thought the original soundtrack was good. I think this one was better, if anything. Like, it's just very Mario. It's just on point, and that makes it a great cinema experience, both for the visual and the audio. And in that sense as well, like, the movie generally pays good homage to Mario. Like, it is on point. It's not one of these things where they try and change it a lot. They haven't tried to change Mario at all, apart from the everybody's talking, whereas you don't get tons of talking, like direct, not speech bubbles, in the actual Mario games. That's about it. They've had to expand the characters a little bit more, but they've kept it, and this is probably, to my mind, and what I can think of, the most video game movie, like the purest I can think of. And again, the voice cast are on point. I mean, Rosalina is now played by Brie Larson. I thought she did an excellent job. Glenn Powell playing Star Fox. Yes, that wasn't a spoiler because Star Fox was revealed in the trailer. So, first criticism, Star Fox. By the way, Star Fox was done really well, but it was revealed. Why? Who the hell paid? You know what? I wasn't going to go. Star Fox is in it. Or I was on the fence, but now Star Fox is in it. Bang, I'm in. No one did that. That would have been like a great reveal. I thought that was disappointing, but it was actually done well, so I'm glad Star Fox was done well. And one of the strengths of the original was that it was just simplistic. As I said, it is the most video game movie I can think of, or directly video game movie, different mediums, different way of doing things. But one of the things was it was a simple storyline, much like Mario. But this one, yeah, all the storylines were simple, but all the storylines, plural. Maybe if there was two, it'd be fine. They tried to cram way too much in. It became a cluster, and it wasn't that any storyline was complicated. It was just, what, they're here, now they're on a three-way bro thing, Mario, Luigi, Bowser, now they're doing what, like, and some of them were just underbaked, because it was like, okay, I get this, this is where we're going with this. Oh wait, no, they've gone and done this other thing. Okay, Rosalina needs saving, Peach needs something, this person, wait, what? And it just became too much in too small of a movie. Now, I'm not saying the movie should have been longer, because if anything, they kind of could have cut it shorter, kept it simpler, cut it slightly shorter, maybe 80, you need a 90-minute movie, so maybe not, thinking about it. But if they'd have just stuck to one or two things, this movie would have been superior, because it wouldn't have been as, it's not complex, but it wouldn't have been as convoluted. Individually, none of the storylines actually were a problem. Now, when it comes to cameos, we have some cool cameos in here. I won't reveal any of them, and yeah, fine. Like, some of them felt a bit unearned, but it was good. And we had new characters, cool, great. There were references to the Mario universe that, you know what? If you don't get it, it doesn't matter, because it just is one of those things where you go over your head and you don't feel like you've lost anything. That means they've done it well. But we went from Super Mario, or the Mario movie that we had before, to the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Now, if you know much about the games, and if you don't, I'll tell you, that skips, technically as a name, loads of the games. That means that maybe they've skipped a load of stuff they didn't need to, but no, they've just crammed everything in storyline-wise that they can, and given so much away. And it's just like, you had loads of potential future movie plot lines here, etc., good ones, and they've given them away quickly in half-baked stories. And as well as that, it's like, what are they going to do in the future? Like, are they going to go off from the Mario thing? Are they going to veer off? Are they going to do different things? I don't know. But it's frustrating. At least if we'd got the fan service, it was like, holy Christ, this movie's the best thing I've ever seen. It's like, okay, so we hot-shotted it and we had an amazing movie. What the hell are we going to do next? But this was not amazing. I enjoyed the movie, but I also was frustrated with it. So I do worry about the future of the franchise. Now, to come on to the franchise, we've heard nothing about this supposed Donkey Kong spin-off. There must be ideas to do a Star Fox spin-off. When are we getting it? Because, okay, I get that maybe between the first two Mario movies, we weren't going to get a lot, maybe nothing, fine, but you'd have had an announcement by now, because it's been 3 years. So in year 4 and 5, we're getting nothing. So what, are we waiting until the next Mario movie in 3 years to hear anything? That's a frustration, because they've sold it as a wider universe, and Nintendo have a propensity to be slow, lazy, to be honest. I'm playing a Pokemon game lately, and you can see it in that. Despite the fact I'm really enjoying it, you're just like, why don't they do that? But as a Nintendo fan, you just accept a lot of it, sadly. So what's going to become of this wider universe? Pfft, who knows? But in conclusion, I thought, honestly, the criticism for this was way over the top. I mean, I've made that really clear, but it just tried to cram too much in. It gave too much away. But will you enjoy it? Who was this aimed at? This was aimed at kids, as the first one was. If adults like it, that's like a bonus to them, right? That's what they want. They want everybody to enjoy it. Do I think adults will enjoy it? Yeah, I think some will enjoy it. I think nobody's going to go out being like, whoa, like some of them did for the first one, because I just don't think it's as good. But then if you're going into this kind of movie that is primarily aimed at getting families out, children, some people are just going to take it as, look, it was a family movie, it happened, but because it wasn't a bad movie, nobody's going to come out going, well, I did something for 90 minutes with the kids and they enjoyed it, so hey ho, there we go, done. It's like, nah. It was good enough, it looks good enough, even if you're zoning out, at least it looks good. But I hope in the future they do a more minimalist approach to Mario, because I think that would have made this so much better and so much more akin to the original movie. And I want them to be good because I so enjoyed the first one, but I did enjoy this one. So what did you think? Did you enjoy the movie? Did you think it was the best thing since sliced bread, or the best thing since the last Mario movie? Did you think it was total garbage, which is not a term I would use, but we're on YouTube, aren't we? So keep it safe. Let me know below in the comments, please. Your support is really appreciated. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff to get more content from this channel. And until next time, I'll see you later.